Millennia ago, humanity first reaching the vastness of space with atomic drives and generational ships. Men and women said goodbye to their loved ones, fully aware that over such vast distances they would never see them ever again. It was a fool's gamble, but many were willing to pay it for a chance to look up and see the stars for the first time through alien skies. But like any other cricket card game, almost everyone who played it lost. Countless disasters and tragedies unfolded on our most hopeful and brave. Their exceptional lives were cut short and scuttled by the cold, deadly certainty of space. That was until the discovery of the trans drive. A marvel of science ripped from the very heart of an ancient alien spacecraft. The drive took journeys before it had taken decades and reduced them down to a handful of hours. Finally, the stars were fully open to us, and almost overnight, humanity began to spread and explore every corner of the universe. But this time, it was different. Before we'd sent our best and our brightest, our most dedicated and heroic had made the journey into the unknown. But this time, anyone could go. Our ancestors had dreamed of lost civilizations, alien races, and strange mysteries of science to discover and explore. But our grandparents had other motives. Greed, envy, and wrath were just as important as curiosity, courage, and dedication to them. Anyone who could afford the miracle to drive could blast off into the stars. And so many did. And everywhere they went, they ruined the universe forever. Time and time again, miracles that could have fundamentally changed mankind forever were squandered in favor of greed and short-term gains. Wars, disease, alien horrors became as commonplace as the miracles that should have made us better people. Somewhere out there they say there's a better place. Worlds where mankind made the right choices, planned ahead, learned, explored, discovered, became their better selves. But that place isn't here. After all, this is the wrong side of the verse.
Everyone give me a roll.
That's right, drunken Jade over here at the 8.
7 with 2 1s. This should be interesting.
Oh my.
Alright, everyone rolled?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Alright, out of nowhere, you guys' whole ship is rocked. There's a loud banging noise on the,
Porter immediately snaps on his helmet.
It sounds like something just crashed into you guys really fucking hard.
What just happened?
Porter and Gorak, you guys managed to, Porter and Gorak, you guys managed to keep your footing, but Jade and Smith, you guys are both knocked over.
Jade, Dia, status report.
Falling on Smith. Whoa!
And Dia will appear behind you like she's been there the whole time, and you're pretty sure she wasn't. He'll say, it appears as though a large object, something spherical shaped, has crashed into the ship.
Bloody hell. Hell's bells, Gorak's balls, or whatever. Okay,
Then she'll look at you and be like, why are there no klaxons on this ship?
well, probably because we only take the parts off the other ships we need. And klaxons, they're loud.
And they weigh a lot.
Yeah. Also, it's like, normally it's just us. So, but hang on. Porter will hit the control, bring over this thing, and inadvertently putting a computer on and turns on the beat bopping. It says, what do you call it? Astromech. And tell him, will you please stop that now and make a klaxon sound?
He'll go, no.
Yeah, Porter will turn that all the way up. This is an emergency. This is an emergency. Everyone, put on your vac suits or get to a safe, secure vac area. To the sounds of the beatbox.
You will look at you and be like, there's only 2 areas that are safe and back secure. 3 if you count the hallway.
Agreed. Porter, meanwhile, has been in his suit ever since that crash happened. Stands up.
Dia will pull up the outside monitor. The robot's rapping in the background. And
Porter was like,
yeah,
groove into it.
it looks like a small escape shuttle has crashed directly into the ship.
Okay.
Unfortunately for you guys, it looks like it took out one of the blue moo canisters.
Oh, that's corrosive.
Yeah, and this escape vessel like, shot up like something was attacking it before we got there. Luckily, it seems like the part that's supposed to offload the shuttle is slammed into your ship, so
All right,
maybe you guys can get the person out.
Is anywhere near the arm, or do I need to go outside?
You're gonna need to go outside. The part of the ship that this is in was one of the parts you guys permanently closed off.
All right, I'll go to the top hatch.
Yep. I'll go too.
Okay.
I need
Alright.
strength.
And what is everyone else doing?
Didn't me and Smith each on the ground?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
you're not
did you like fall on top of him?
Fuck yeah, it did. Come on.
Yeah, so starts to get up, but you say, we'll stay right here.
Damn right. Why would I move? I'm good.
Smith?
She literally has this armpit, and he is terribly scared. If he shifts exactly the wrong way, he'll give her exactly the wrong impression that she's hoping to have. So he is currently calculating how to extract his arm without causing any more complications on his life. He's currently considering amputation.
Yeah, so if you amputate the shoulder and then retrieve it within the hour, you can probably reattach it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a tactical arm relocation roll.
Yes, believe me, many boyfriends and husbands know this pain.
Damn.
That didn't work.
Yeah, she's getting more comfortable, dude.
Yeah.
You might have grabbed her ass.
Smith. Whoa.
You're now the big spoon.
Yeah, you guys are stuck on the floor in a
We
pile
should
of-
probably get up, Miss Smith, and do something.
So it says, you know what? You're probably right. Smith is literally waiting for the chance
to escape.
to escape.
It was nice while it lasted, as she stretches.
Smith jumps up and says, "Yeah, it was nice. We should never do this again." It takes off down the hallway.
All Jade was heard was, "This was nice." Porter! Gorak, you hear Smith?
We're already heading toward the top hatch.
And they're gone. Runs after Smith.
Yeah, we're in down the hallway with Beatbox going. Wait, should it be like a cool '90s, cop film kind of thing, or what?
Yes.
Or better, '70s cop film. Yeah, with bad saxophone and stuff like that.
Excuse me.
All right, Gorak is I'll hit the hatch first. Are you ready for full vac? All right, cycling. Sorry about that. It looks good for lunch. All right. With that, we open the hatch and head on out.
Alright. Give me a roll to maneuver through the wreckage.
If it's enough, I am skilled in this. 16.
And you, Gorak.
Alright, 1 second. There we go.
Alright. Yeah, you guys are pretty familiar with the particular bits and bobs that are broken off. There's only a couple new things that you guys aren't used to, so you managed to maneuver over there pretty easily.
Alright, watch out for that blue moon, it's such highly corrosive. Alright, moving over to...
Somehow you guys can smell it through your vac suits, and that's probably not a good thing.
I think it's a mimetic reaction.
Yeah, it must be.
Activating thrusters.
With that, jet over to the spear and try and latch on the magnetic grips.
Wait a second, Porter.
This is Porter.
What's in your jetpack?
Oh. Okay, were you saving this?
No, I'm just worried about a chemical reaction here.
Okay.
Porter basically says,
I believe it's hydrogen. Should I cut this?
I don't know. Hold on, wait a second. Checking for an inter-universe roll. Is any chemicals of Blue Moon soda reactive to hydrogen?
Everything in Blue Moon is reactive to pretty much any type of chemical. If you expose
It's
too
made
much.
out of chlorine trifluoride?
yeah, we use it as a catalyst. Chemical nope. it burns, it says steel, cement, the hopes and dreams of children.
Things have already been burned.
Burns fire. It's wild.
The only way you can actually take it is contain it is to put it into a container that has already been previously burned by Blue Moon soda.
And somehow people drink it.
Well, they use it to cut. They put it in there to cut the sweetness from the sugar. It's a very sweet soda.
All right, you guys managed to maneuver over to the pod, and each of you give me a perception.
Huh?
Am I trained in perception? That's a good question. Yes, I believe, even if I am, I just became very interested in looking at my controls. I am.
Either that or Jade's ass. We're not sure.
Jade is not out here. And
you
everyone
feel that
knows
good,
her
Smith?
ass belongs to you, Smith.
Did you feel that good, Smith?
I got 7, American Cat.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you're not observing the moon. This particular escape pod is very nice. It's got like ornate engravings on the side. It's got gold trim, and most noticeably, there's a fuckload of what looks like small arms fire holes inside of it.
Inside?
Like someone was shooting from the inside out. Almost.
Oh, all right.
That's not a good sign.
You know what? Normally we would knock on the pod, let them know we're out here, but let's use magnet grips to quietly find a hatch to peer inside before he actually possibly gets shot.
Oh, there's
It was in there with
dozens
a
of.
face hugger and he was trying to shoot it.
Yeah, I want to make a stealth roll at this point.
Alright. Where are you trying to look through? You looking through a porthole? You looking through a bullet hole?
I'm first going to see if there's any kind of window for the thing. If there's not, yeah, I guess I'll look. Yeah, go for a porthole, I guess. Bullet hole is probably bad.
There's an ornate stained glass window on the front.
Is this the ejection module with the space pope? The heck? All right, see
Space poke.
if there's any place to look through with the stained glass, like a crystal or something.
Yeah, and the image is like a ship approaching a sun, and it's very pretty. But in the middle of the sun, it's see-through.
All right, peer through. Prepare to dodge.
As you look through, sure enough, it's Zyvar, and he's surrounded by the bodies of 3 dead, what looks like pirates. And he looks at you and smiles,
I
and mouths something, but you guys can't hear it.
I give it a little wave and put my helmet against the thing.
We're gonna try and bring you around. Are you okay in there?
He'll nod his head and he'll mouth something else. Give me a
Yeah, see if I can hear it this time. I'm gonna spend 3 on it. 16.
Yeah, he'll say, "Yeah, I'm fine. I don't need for whatever reason, I can breathe in vacuum."
Oh, that's not weird at all.
That is very interesting. An important thing to know.
Not forever, but long enough to survive. Can you guys help me out of here? The door's stuck.
We can help you out. Go ahead and start exhaling your lungs. When the gas breaches, it will probably blow them out, so you probably don't want to have any air in your lungs if possible.
Unfortunately, he'll point down and he said, "I think that's already happened, and these guys are on the wrong end of it."
Got it. That explains a lot. Alright. Hey, Gorak, you think you can get this hatch open?
Alright, I'm gonna go radio back to the this is back to the main ship.
We have 1 occupant, alien, approximately 6 foot tall, black eyes.
Over the window, you'll hear the colonel. What color is his skin?
Exactly this color you think it is.
Alright, that's probably our man. He knows how to make an entrance, doesn't he?
Understatement. Also, you guys paid him exceptionally well.
Maybe a little too well. You'll hear over the radio and it'll cut out.
Oh. By the way, Zyra, I would like to be able to offer you an exclusive room leases aboard our ship, except that doesn't really exist. If you want to, we can actually take the pod, turn it around, and turn it into a room for you, but this is the best we could do for you. Also, I really like this stained glass window.
Said thanks, I had an artisan make it. And, yeah, if you guys don't mind that for now, I'll need a place to sleep as my ship got hijacked and then exploded when I exploded it. So, he'll nod his head and, what did you roll for it?
12 plus, let's see. How high can I boost that?
Skill in the wrench.
Yep.
Do you like was a +3 or +6 for moving things, breaking things?
I think it's like +6, but let me double check.
So that might be a 21.
Might be open. Yeah, it's high.
Regardless, you managed to get your wrench underneath the latch, and through the force of levers, you managed to crank it off. And it flies. The door flies upward and stops on its hinges. And
What was that door? It's very valuable.
he'll shrug and say, "I got 3 more of those at home," and then push the dead bodies off into space, and then kind of fix his suit. Frown at some of the blood on it. Say, "Alright, let's get down to business before I actually do start struggling to breathe." And with that, he'll grab a very ornate spear that's inside the ship, start using it to hook onto stuff and launch them over to the hatch you guys came out of.
Alright. I'll unreel my anchor and attach that to the ship so you can basically hold on to it, and I'll basically jet over toward the airlock so I can basically attach it on the anchor there. You can use the anchor line to pull yourself this way.
He thanks you and does as such.
Let's do a 0G roll for the heck of it, and get to 12.
Yeah. Damn, you were really talented in 0G.
This is literally where I live.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a +6 to open or break things.
Yeah, normal gravity is the thing where I have trouble with. High G and low G, I'm great. Normal gravity is kind of weird for me.
Sidebar will nod his head and say, "Yeah, we all have our quirks, don't we?" And with that, you guys will head inside and meet with the colonel. And
All right.
before that, though, does anybody plan on doing anything? He's.
I was gonna see if we could get hold. I want to basically see if we can get hold of Smith real quick, quietly, while Zyver's heading over there, and basically it's like,
Hey Smith, if you could get yourself away from your girlfriend for a few minutes and have her at the airlock so we could, maybe get the impressions off of Zyvar when he comes in, that'd be a great idea.
Smith.
Hey, Porter, I only heard about 2/3 of that. It sounds like you're talking through a sock.
I mean, a spacesuit. Okay.
He probably is talking to
That,
us.
that should have absolutely no effect on your actual radio voice, as pressure is equalized in there.
Hang on, let me get the suck out of the way. How's this?
Better.
You okay?
Oh, just the thought that this whole time he's had a sock on his mic. What the fuck?
Speed guard.
Now, how do you get it? How do you move it without taking his helmet off?
Teeth.
He's talented with his mouth.
Yeah, actually, okay, so the important part is, so most important thing of any good space helmet, there should be a piece of Velcro right where your nose is so you can scratch it. Anyways.
I read about that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, if you and your lady friend are, you're done, bumping, things that are, yeah, if you're done trying to figure out exactly how that would work between your species, could you guys get her over to, Hatch 1 and get some impressions off of our friend here before when he's coming in, because I'm bringing in our long lost bounty.
Hatch 1.
All right. Smith reaches into his pocket and says, "Come on, Jade. I know a place where you could have some fresh oregano at."
Shit, right?
A place where everyone knows your name, Jade.
Alright.
Come on, I got somebody you want to meet.
Colonel, you guys walk away. He said, "You gonna meet our esteemed guest?"
Yeah, if you want to gather up some MPs and some shackles, I'll be down for that.
Can I go?
To raise an eyebrow and say, "Why are we doing that?"
Yeah, he's not officially done anything wrong yet. That we know of.
I'm just saying, we live in a world where people are in terminal indentured servitude. I don't think violating a few civil liberties really matters here.
Yeah, but he's not a Dark Star citizen. Oh, actually, he's a Dark Star citizen. Whoa. Well, I mean... Oh, but he's probably a stock owner. Actually, seeing the ship, he's definitely a stockholder. Yeah. Yeah, technically he probably owns me. This is not good.
I'm just
He
saying
owns at
that,
least 3 shares of you.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
saying
well,
that this guy has probably committed at least 4 kinds of war crimes and atrocities against intelligent life, as far as I know.
Yeah, but that's not a crime in Dark Star.
Yeah, but we're not in Dark Star. We're in free space.
Colonel will say, "Well, it's not really a crime in the USMC either, as long as it's sanctioned."
Yeah.
You're telling me
Yeah,
Odor
it's funny
doesn't
what
own
you...
himself?
Oh, interesting. Oh. So Smith pulls out his notebook and jots a couple things down. Says, and it shows the back of his pocket. It's like, "Thanks for the advice, Colonel. I completely forgot about that."
Yeah, we may have just armed him in a bad way. Alright, while everyone's getting inside, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure we secure this escape pod so it doesn't crash further into our ship. And in case we want to, harvest it for parts. Because we're gonna ship everything off this when we possibly can.
Give me a perception roll.
Can do. Hang on. 10.
As you get close, you realize the blue moon is like melted the metals of your ship and the pod. It essentially welded it together.
Oh.
On an atomic level, even. Which is,
Yeah. It does that. And that's the good news. Has the reaction stopped?
I probably ran out of materials.
Yeah, my science is terrible, So I'm gonna spend 3 on this, just so if I have to, I'll ask the computer. Computer. Doot, 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 doot.
Yeah, from
Has
what
that
you-
reaction stopped?
From what you can tell, it is. It has stopped, and it's. You feel like it's going to be near impossible to separate your ship and the escape pod.
I'm gonna drink.
Nothing short of 2 crazed scavengers armed with it says plasma cutters, a crowbar, and everything else that I have in my scrapping kit that can possibly get that apart. But we will. Absolutely, we will. Hey, Gorak, you want a new window? This pod is worth more than my entire ship.
The window's probably worth more than the entire ship. That's
Bombastic
real
side
crystal.
eye.
I'm pretty sure his gold toilet is worth more than our entire ship.
Bombastic.
This tab, so
Wait a second, I'll take a peek in there. What kind of bathroom is in there?
Yeah, you guys are realizing this is like a luxury fucking escape vessel. It's got a kitchen. It's got a bathroom with a full bath.
So you're saying there's an entire apartment in there,
Yes.
but the person who lives there has to be willing to live in a spacesuit.
Yes. Or be
Hey
able to
Smith,
breathe
I got a room, I have a new room for you, brother.
0
How do you feel about being in the space closet? I mean, I got a line and a new pad.
at this moment, at this moment, Smith turns around, finds the colonel, pulls out his military card, and is like, what sort of deals are you guys offering for re-enlistment at this moment?
Uh-oh.
He said she'll raise an eyebrow. She'll say, "You pay very good for trained operators."
What up?
What exactly
What about
do
somebody
you
with
do?
medical credentials?
What? Yeah.
Illegal.
We just been got Herberts and Gerberts.
Where do you have your certifications from?
He looks at the back of the card. Whoever this is.
I can say right now he's a terrible doctor. He's killed apparently billions.
Probably not a doctor then.
He should definitely wash his hands more often.
A medic.
That's how he killed the billions. Washing his hands.
She'll say, "I'll have to talk to some people, but if you are prior experience, depending on how experienced, you pay very well."
I'm a veteran of the Gambula Nebula incident.
Did you cause it?
She'll say,
Smith looks around. No, a 4-ton barometric cloud caused it.
That still doesn't answer my question.
Do I look like a 4-ton barometric cloud?
Do I the person who might have access to a 4-ton mirror to the cloud?
Only on the third Wednesday of the month.
Or Taco Tuesdays?
she'll say, "What were we talking about again?"
We have the power to cloud men's minds.
So sorry, I was inquiring about re-enlistment because I'm doubting that my that my situation here is tenuous. It's it seems to get more complicated by the day. I'm sort of missing, the days of which, I was told to, hey, go march over there, kill that thing, or don't and die.
All we ask you to do is to keep Jade from doing anything weird on the ship. Yeah, I can see why that'd be a problem.
Shit. Weird, you said?
Weirder.
But we'll talk about this later.
She'll say,
Alright.
I'll get a recruiter over to talk with you.
Smith gets over to the windows and starts shouting and flashing a little light and waving his hand back and shouting into the speaker. It's like giving random directions.
Who are you giving directions to?
He's supposed to be giving directions to them, but it's probably not helping. He knows it's not helping at all. In fact, it's probably hindering everything.
Outside, you see, holy fuck, dude, that's fucking, General Anderson out there in a fucking vac suit trying to follow your orders.
How drunk was he?
Apparently, he thinks he's under some type of fucking simulation. He looks like he's having a fun time.
Alright, let's get Zyvar inside, and I'll grab Anderson and bring him along too.
He's gonna be very combative. Give me a roll.
Can do. Alright. 11.
I'm gonna go to the grocery store quick, guys.
Alright.
So Jade passes out because she was drunk.
With that, I'll get behind. It says Anderson says turn off his jetpack and basically grab the back of the pack and start rocketing over there. Come on, we're going. My little space turtle.
Alright, you guys, you managed to grab Anderson. He punched you and kicks you a couple times, but other than that, you hit him off.
Alright, with that, Porter is at the bar trying to explain to him, says, what happens when you punch somebody in space? It just keeps bringing, and keeps using an anchor to bring him back in every time he punches them. As we head to the airlock.
As you guys get inside, give me one more roll.
13, what am I rolling for?
Gorak, give me a roll.
Yeah, I'd like to know what I'm rolling for in case I have any bonuses that apply, but
Yeah.
there you go, 16.
I would
It's
appreciate
an
also
intellect
knowing what
defense
I'm
roll.
rolling for.
It's an intellect defense roll.
Oh, mental defense, gotcha.
Oh,
No, I don't.
alright, I got 16 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm skilled in all defense.
Smith has got to pop a beer.
You guys, asset?
Yes. Hey, he's sure whatever's about to happen, he's going to need a drink.
I mean, that's fair.
That's probably accurate. Yeah.
We'll get one to the Sanderson too.
Smith reaches into his backpack and pops one and hands it to Anderson.
No, it's Sanderson. Yeah,
Sanderson.
It's Colonel Sanderson.
Yeah,
With
literally
the
her
white hair.
character- my idea for her character was, what if Sanders was female and in the military?
I love it. So I thought I was going to play on Colonel Sanders, but apparently it is. So we're inflicting this on Sanders. Oh no! Watch out! She'll wedgie us. She will totally wedgie us.
Alright, what did everyone roll?
16.
Yep, same here. Well, yep, that's the total.
Alright, as you guys get him in the ship, Jade goes ahead and tries to scan his thoughts, and as she does so, you guys feel a mental pulse almost reach out, and it threatens to shove you guys onto the ground from the pain. But lucky, all of you except Jade managed to be fine. Jade cries out in pain and passes out on the ground.
What just happened?
And Zyvar will look over at her after recovering and say, "Sorry about that. That's a genetic response. For whatever reason, my body doesn't like it when people try and get a read on me. I'm not sure the method of how it works, or even what triggers it, outside of trying to read what I'm thinking or read my
I
emotions."
fully understand. I have a cousin just like that. He's very sketchy. Okay.
He'll look down. She should be okay, but she's gonna be out for a little bit.
Alright, says Porter feeling bad for actually having ordered this. We'll go check on Jade. How bad is she?
Outside of being passed out, she's just got some mild recoil.
Alright.
It seems like the pulse is more about subduing rather than doing damage.
All right. Well, Porter will pick her up. He'll go put her slipper into like Smith's sleeping bag because she'll be happy with that. And do I water her or something? What is the procedure on this?
Yeah, you have no idea.
I mean, I'll go to Smith. Like, let's see if Smith wants to, to put her away. But I'm guessing not.
Sits over there, leaning against the door. There's Avar drinking a beer, completely ignoring Jay.
Yeah, Porter will pick her up and carry her over. Yeah, he'll take her to Smith's tent. So he'll slip her in her sleeping bag and slip her into Smith's tent. And just in case, he'll get a can of water and just kind of dump it around her, just in case. I think that's how it works.
You have now flooded Smith's tent. I'm sure he'll be thankful.
It's a plant thing, I guess. That was water, right?
Yeah, hopefully. It was one of the water bottles near his tent, so.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Smith wouldn't have anything weird in a bottle near his tent. It's not like we only have 3 bathrooms and 300 people on board the ship right now.
Yeah, but I left my room. Now I gotta get up and go get it.
Now get revenge!
Yeah, the Jedi levitation trick isn't working.
Every time I try it, it doesn't work either. It's kind of depressing.
Sort of glitchy.
Yeah, we used to have a friend, he would sit there and he'd hit his buddy Bill and tell him to hand it to him, and he just had to use willpower.
Okay. Yep, Smith is gonna get revenge on that.
In my defense, you started this.
Smith walks right up to Zavar and says, "Pleasure to meet you, sir." I is like low whisper. He says, "See that man over there with the nice beard? He says he is strangely attracted to you in like a completely non-platonic way."
Did not think you could read that off me. It's very impressive.
He'll look over at you and be like, "Yeah, I didn't read that either." He'll pull out a card and hand it to you and say, "I tell you to come by my room later, but I currently don't have one."
Is that to me or Smith?
That's to you.
No, I appreciate that. But unfortunately, I am how is the phrase here? Confused. Anyways.
Yeah, we all are.
Excellent. Also, are you our expert who's supposed to come by and talk to us about the horrible, terrible things that are going on in the system?
I am the resident ancient, he'll say in quotation, expert. And I would have been here sooner, but I got waylaid by some fools.
Okay, when we do the quotations about quotations, is quotation around quotation. Why are we doing quotations around the ancients? Are they not ancients, or?
Oh, that's not how they refer to themselves, and it's kind of just a colloquial term.
Wait! They have a name?
I don't know for sure. I've seen something that pops up. It seems like they're trying to describe themselves.
I am actually intrigued.
From what I can, and I don't know how well this translates, and he'll say some words and some sounds that roughly translates to you guys as the Alani, but it's not quite that. It's got some weird accent. So.
Yolani. I am fascinating. Porter immediately gets his data pad out. He's gonna record everything.
This looks over and is like, I thought the Alani was a car made by, what was that, Xerox?
I have no idea. That'd be an interesting connection.
You know, Xerox.
I think you were thinking of the DeLorean.
No, that was made by a cocaine dealer. No, smuggler, yeah. Cocaine smuggler.
I'm not a car expert, so I don't know. I'm an ancients expert. I'll say I'll have to look up this. What did you call them?
The Ilani?
No, the car.
The DeLorean.
Yes, that. He looks very confused. He has no idea what the fuck's happening.
We have the power to do that, apparently.
He'll say, regardless, I have a meeting with the colonel. If you guys don't mind ending, I was told to bring you along.
Perhaps, do you need an objective third party on this?
About the DeLorean thing or about the alien thing?
No, about the the alien thing, but the exchange of information thing with the colonel.
Well, that's what I believe that's our job.
Yeah, that is your
Yeah.
job. You are the.
Okay. More importantly, Zavar, is that I'm just gonna go ahead and read you into the conversation here. Is like there's been a lot of talk about the colonel's boobs so far, but nobody's been able to get talked about her ass really. So I think that would be a great opening point.
He said,
Also, we have to determine whether or not it's padding or surgery, or perhaps natural, but no one's actually reached that subject yet.
Maybe it's some sort of armor plating.
Somehow he looks even more confused than before. Say, I thought we were talking about alien.
And he's right. That is an actual subject. All right.
Well, Zavar, I mean, technically, the colonel and everybody else in this room is an alien to you.
No. I understand Zyvar is a citizen of the Dark Star Collective. Correct there, Zyvar?
Yeah. He'll look around and... Is there any, like, visual designators people from Dark Star would recognize another person?
We probably have, like, I'm gonna say maybe a tattoo identifies, their rank and how many shares they hold. That kind of thing, maybe?
Yeah. From what you see, Zyvar is, if he has one, is not visible, which means it's very, he's very high up. Kind of how they hide from each other when they're on the higher
He is a chip.
Yeah. I imagine yours is quite visible.
Yeah, because they want to be able to identify me. I'm guessing it's probably something... Well, they probably got sick and tired of us cutting off the back of our hands in order to try and escape, so probably the back of the neck, so we couldn't cut our heads off.
He definitely would have seen it then. He'll say, I see you're also a member of the collective.
Yes, but I don't actually own any shares. My family actually is indentured at this point.
What's your family name?
Porter. That is our occupation.
What's sequence?
Gamma.
He'll nod his head and say, I own quite a few shares in that. Give me a good run on this thing here. Maybe we can see about believing some of your dead. I don't own all of it, but I own a pretty decent share.
That would be terrifying. Thank you. Sorry, anytime any debt comes up, I am getting immediately terrified.
He'll nod and say, trust me, I understand.
Alright. Colonel, you were going to debrief us. Wait. That sounds like something important that Smith would suggest.
Yeah, as you guys walk up, Zyvar will from the colonel and say, well, I was told to ask about your ass. And she'll look at him and then look back at you guys annoyed.
In our defense, we told her it was about the boobs. Smith insists it's about the S. Apparently Smith has a thing.
She'll go, Smith, we were just talking about re-enlistment too.
Ooh. Smith, remember that guy who didn't make it out of basic with instills a PFC 3 years later? You didn't re-enlist, did you?
No, it was a general conversation.
I wouldn't recommend sending anything anytime soon.
She'll sigh and say, I gotta remember to keep on track when I'm talking to you guys. Zyvor, how was the trip? He'll look back at her and say, well, as you can see by the way I got here, not very good, and I expect to be reimbursed for that. Your escort pretty much left as soon as the pirates attacked. She'll sigh and be like, God damn it, every fucking time. And he'll look back at her, well, it's not every time, but it's just most times. It's not my fault, you guys only hire people who are terrified. Whatever happened to the soldier or the sailor who was willing to die for his cause? And then she'll look back at him and say, Zyvor, you're an asshole, no one's willing to die for you.
Smith raises his head.
She'll look at you, Smith.
Yeah, most of those guys got killed on Tabula 9B.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Zyvor will look at you and be like, no fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
What were they guarding?
He'll pull out he'll lift his arm, and on his skin is actually tattooed one of the ranger branches of the ground forces that fought on that thing.
Survivor is also a ranger. Nice.
Yes.
At this point, it's a bit late to say this. His resume is more impressive than yours.
Smith looks at him and says, well, pleasure to meet you in the flesh, sir. That was a hell of a mop-up mission you guys did on the Tavron Peaks. I'm just saying, the Tavalons and the Green Tree Company had no idea what was waiting for them.
Yeah, but my men definitely would have made it out without your division.
Well,
I've seen some of the people from your troop literally run into fucking flamethrowers to rip people out. Motherfuckers have balls.
it was a ball stir. It was drugs.
Yeah, well,
That's fair.
takes balls to take those. So,
Well, they were handed out. Well, combat drugs were handed out like candy on that mission.
yeah, trust me. I know at least 3 people who overdosed just from my little squad. So, regardless, back on topic, and he'll look back at the colonel and say, "Whatever is going on here is intense. I can feel the fucking vibrations." That what's the deal? And she'll look over at you guys and say, "You guys have been here longer, so what do you know?"
Space is unstable here next to the ship in the center. It's unpredictable.
Let's say gravity.
She nods.
He'll look and say, "That's it's not particularly new. What is it doing exactly?"
It rips ships in half.
With that, he'll raise an eyebrow and say, "We haven't seen any defensive technology before."
I do not think that is defensive. I think it is malfunction.
That's even more worrying.
Defensive would be the thing that repels anything that gets too close to the ship.
It repels things that get too close.
Yes.
Let's say, oh, this ship seems to be more intact than pretty much every other model that I've seen. Is it communicating at all? With that, the
I think
Colonel.
there's a beacon. Is that right? Or
There's 3 other ships.
It seems to be
Oh.
essentially beaconing out to the 3 other ships that are here. And it'll say there are 4 ships here total. Normally they're found alone. That's it's also a really interesting development. I'm gonna go
Seems to be trying to communicate with the others.
I'm gonna go look at my my books here. And if you guys don't mind, can you send me over some of the videos and readings you guys have?
Colonel?
And then, she'll look over and say, "I'll send over what I have. What about you guys?"
Have you seen our sensors?
Yes.
We barely detected him crashing into us.
Yeah, Cypher will nod his head and say, "I did find it weird that there was no warning before I got close to you guys."
Hang on. Here's where he pushes the buttons. There's a beatbox going. That's our klaxon. Turns it off.
He'll laugh for a couple of seconds and then realize you guys are serious and be like, look back at the Colonel. What? Why? What happened to your ship? And she'll look back at him and say, "Well."
We're all pointing at the ship off in the distance.
She'll look back at him and she'll say, "Well, it appears that it got ripped out of warp by the bigger ship, or by the core ship." And he'll say that's even more disturbing to think about. All right, I'm gonna go look at my notes. I'll get back with you guys, and then we'll go see about what these beacons are doing.
Thank you, sir.